as she was just mentioning, what would a win look like for both countries from this week's summit? Here now to weigh in is our foreign policy panel with the Defense Priorities Policy Director, Benjamin Friedman, and the former spokesperson to the U.S. mission to the United Nations, Hagar Chumali, and Asia expert with the Heritage Foundation, Olivia Enos. Thank you all three for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Potentially an exciting day. So as we begin our conversation, let's just go down the line, and I'll begin with you, Hagar. What would a win for the U.S. look like, in your opinion?
Well, there are three goals for the Trump administration in going into this summit today. So the first is to define with the North Koreans what denuclearization means. That really means, on our part, explaining to them exactly what we mean, exactly what we need. The second part is to have a roadmap that gets us to denuclearization and an agreement on that. And the third is to freeze any kind of enrichment or advancement in the North Korean proliferation program as we speak right now during those negotiations.
And then, Olivia, as I move to you, we can actually bring up those goals that were the result of the Singapore summit. These were the goals going into that. And we just heard Hagar talk a little bit about some of them. Continue that point, and what do you think a win for the U.S. would be?
It's time for the U.S. to return to its initial request for complete, verifiable, irreversible dismantlement of North Korea's nuclear program. That is the legally required definition in the UN sanctions, and it's the language that we need to return to. But we shouldn't just be making goals on denuclearization. Our U.S. policy and strategy toward North Korea is frankly much more complex. It involves also pressing North Korea on some of the thornier issues, including human rights issues, where there's between 80,000 to 120,000 individuals in political prison camps today. I think it's time for President Trump to be bold and to make asks both on denuclearization and human rights in Hanoi.
Yeah, we spoke with one of the negotiators that participated in getting Otto Warmbier out of there yesterday, talking about the human rights violations that go on. Ben